Alrighty, let's see. Well. Gonna check out how this is going. It seems to be pretty good. What kind of good? Audio seems okay. Let's see if this audio works okay. Yup. Everything else default, blah blah blah, da da da. A little bit of that, a little bit of this. Let me do a little of this. Oh my god. He's only at 9K? Alright, I want to go over the Deadlock patch notes, because I actually haven't really dove into it, but there's some crazy shit. This was based on this. Okay, so what did they change? Mirage. Bullet damage reduced. And no longer the collision, blah, 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 blah. Dust Devil Canal. That's fine. Jinsmart cooldown increase. Multiplier duration. Mark reveal. From 60% slow for half a second on 2 stack to fading 60% for half a second. Okay. To 20 damage. Ooh, they're gonna turn that down. Cooldown increase. Stuns. See, that's... I mean... Yeah, Mirage was already a really good character, to be honest. So, that's pretty crazy. But, it's fine. Okay. I gotta go through all of what was the ones that they did here. Souls per minute increased. Pulse damage reduced. Increase from 10 to 13 seconds. That's not enough. That's not the problem. Spirit scaling reduced. That is fair. Pulse grenade spirit scaling reduced. That sucks. Time wall slow duration increased. Nice. Time wall now also has increased duration. No longer increases. I got it. Silences. Thank you. I'm so happy it has a silence. As long if it doesn't. Okay, well that does spirit scaling. 10% max up. Way better. Alt casts a swap only a single target with the T3. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's not terrible, I guess. I concur space health bonus increased. Increased. Splatter. Scaling reduced. Good. Puddle punch scaling reduced. Yay! The problems that they actually had. Spade reduced. Trick heart scaling reduced. Heart scaling increased. And card trick heart heal doing full value for non-heroes instead of half. Telekinesis Diva, thank you. That's what I was hoping they would do. Okay, but like, let's go over all of the stats here. We've got weapon damage, high velocity rounds, got weapon damage instead, which is kind of weird, but okay. I think they're trying to get rid of some fire rate stuff, so. Okay, you can now reload while full. That's what I was hoping. I've been wanting to just activate it. Spirit power. That's so much better. Rounds. Wait, this isn't. What the? That's insane. That's an insane buff. Oh my god, this just made Talon even better. Okay. Now supports custom count and angles per hero. Interesting. 3 at 70 degrees. Backstabber renamed to Stalker. No longer procs on the angle of attacks, but instead based on doing bullet or melee damage within 8 meters of a non-target of a hero target. Okay. For the overtime bonus. Weird. Heavy mace now works heavy melee ability. Oh, I didn't realize melee charge didn't do that already. Spirit Shredder, Bullet, Spirit Lifesteal, Weakening Headshot. This is so good. What the fuck? Wow, they really improved some of the items. They're really powerful. This was kind of a problem already, so I don't know. Range reduce. That's great. This is crazy. Increased. Solo hero multiplier. That's probably fine. Bullet resist reduction increased. Fire rate reduction. Fire rate reduction. Nice. I'm okay with that, actually. Now builds from slowing. Yes. Oh my god, that's huge. That's huge. That opens up a free slot for me. No longer grants spirit resist. That's fine. Oh. No longer grants minus. That's kind of the whole point. What? Debuff resist increased. Damage increased. And stamina reduction. Well, then what's the point of weighted shots? They're no longer weighted. It's just shots. Oh, wait. It's now building from slowing bullets, so you're weighing the other person down. I got it. That's their excuse for getting rid of the bullet velocity, which honestly, I was fine with. I didn't think was a problem. Perfect for a wardrobe malfunction. You are not wrong. If I open that door, it goes, the camera angle, it perfectly goes to our bedroom. Like you would see through that door into the bedroom door. So if Priscilla's walking from the bathroom to the bedroom, yeah. So we are going to be keeping that door closed because Priscilla also doesn't want to be in camera. That's the other like kind of issue. And I could do the other angle, but then you would be her setup, which again, I don't think she wants on camera, and she definitely doesn't want her computer and stuff on camera. So especially if she's working or something. Not that I'd be streaming when she's working, but beside the point. Stamina reduction reduced. How's the volume and stuff, by the way? Is it too loud? Is the microphone? Because like, I'm quieter than I normally am. I mean, I don't know if you can tell from my voice, but I think it is definitely like, it's going to be a bit of a change because like even if I'm talking like this, apparently she can hear me in the other room, and this is me after like a 22-hour stream, and I'm just like winding down voice. So yeah, napkins. I have moved in with Priscilla, so I am now living in an apartment. So a little bit of a downsize, but worth it. So wait for comp games. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting because like I was trying to test, and I think this is a good test because she's in the bedroom. She's trying to take a nap right now. Well, she's watching a show right now, but she said she might try to take a nap. So it's gonna be curious if she's gonna come in and be like, "Yo, you need to shut the fuck." But yeah, I mean, and again, I can adjust. Like if it is too quiet, let me know because it's not that I have to talk louder. I can mess around with some audio settings to make it so it like makes my voice louder. And I don't know. It's just gonna be a while. Like I'm sure it's one of those, I'm mentally like aware she's in the place and trying to take a nap and stuff. So I'm automatically trying to talk quieter. We're gonna have to wait and see once I get used to it and how loud I become. So, but yeah, I mean, I know we tried with both this door and the bedroom door closed, and she still could hear me, but I don't think she could understand me. I think it was more just like she could hear noise, which I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I do also have the window open. I think that's the other thing that might cause a problem because I'll be honest, this place is kept warm. It's a girlfriend's apartment. It is kept warm. It's a warm place. So I am gonna overheat a lot. I either need to get a fan in here, or because I feel if I have the window open, it's actually just gonna make more noise. But it's gonna overheat in here. My computer is just gonna heat up the space at an extreme amount. So, but yeah, I mean, we've talked about trying to like soundproof the room or something. I mean, I have these, and they don't do too much, but they do stop the sound from reverberating. because I had these from like Elgato from like forever, and these were in my old room. Um, and I've talked about putting it up, but I think she's hesitant because it might ruin the aesthetic. Let's just say, like, it's not. They're not pretty, but they would stop the reverberation around the room, which I think would cut down on the noise. Um, but we're discussing if it's something that is okay with. She said she'd probably prefer it in like one location instead of around the room, because in my old place I had like one on each of the walls, a couple on each of the walls. And I think, that's what makes the difference, because the whole point of them is it's supposed to stop noise from bouncing off surfaces. So if you only put it in one location, that doesn't, it still bounces, but then it gets absorbed and like, it's not as effective. But she said maybe if I like put it, like, I'm thinking if I put it on the wall here and then the wall behind my computer, because that's the way I'm talking out anyways, so it would catch quite a bit and it would at least stop it from bouncing off these two walls. I think it would help. But yeah, I mean, we've talked. I'm like, I've literally been like, do I need to make like a soundproof box or something? Like, I don't even know how that would work. I don't know how people do this. I'll be honest. I mean, I think that's because a lot of streamers are single and don't live with anyone. But I know of a lot of streamers and stuff who do live with people. I guess they have their own spaces a lot of times because they live in a house or something. But I know, even so, I know people who live in apartments. Because again, even if you don't have a girlfriend or a partner, boyfriend or whatever, you're still living like above people or below people or next to people. And so you have to watch the volume. And yet people are able to make it work. Maybe they just don't care if they're loud. But no more angry Joker. We're gonna see how long that lasts. I'm sure it'll happen. Priscilla hasn't actually seen me rage at games, and that is gonna be a awakening for her. So we're gonna have to see. We don't have an AC unit right now, but it's not. I mean, it's winter. I mean, it's. I mean, it's raining and let's see. It's 45 degrees out right now, so it's not like it's warm. To be clear, um, yeah, it's not like it's warm, but um, like I said, Priscilla's a woman. They keep their places hot, dude. Every girlfriend I've ever had, anytime they got like heaters going on. They got Meg was the worst. Like, dude, she kept her place at like 80 degrees. It was unbearable. I won't lie. I overheated so much. Priscilla keeps hers like okay. It goes up and down, but dude, I'm okay with like my room and stuff being like 65 degrees. So, mm. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting how this is gonna work. How it's gonna be. Marathon's gonna be fun for a while, dude. I'm falling behind in marathon. Everyone is getting all this good loot. Outpost, dude. I was gonna take advantage of the fact that no one knew how to do outpost, but it sounds like everyone figured it out, and now everyone's just running it, and it's sweaty as hell. And I don't know. Hmm. The room is yeah, because you're in Florida. Yeah, that's fine. As I said, we don't really need AC. I mean, you should in Washington, but it's not a requirement like a lot of other places. But we'll probably get an AC unit. We do have like AC ports in the wall that go outside that we can throw stuff into. Um, but that won't be until the summer. So right now we just open a window and it cools the place down pretty good. So I go through the entire house outside even with protection. Yeah. 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 Can't play with gray for the time being. Yeah. Uh, oh, dude. Again, it's definitely like a male female thing. Like it just difference in temperature. Every relationship always has one that's freezing cold all the time and one who's a furnace. I am a furnace all the time. I mean, it's 40 degrees out and I'm wearing a t-shirt and I have been all winter long. Like it'll be 20 degrees out and I'm wearing a t-shirt. I do wear sweatpants. Um but like and you'll just know if you ever date someone when you if you're ever dating someone and you ever get to a point where you like spending time or you spend a night at a place where you have to take a shower at your partner's place or something and they take a shower before you, dude, I don't know how women take showers. It's obscene how hot the water is. It is like literally you will leave the shower and your skin will be red because you have burned yourself. It is lava hot. How hot they like the water coming down on them. It's crazy. So I don't know how they do it, but if I ever move to the PNW, that's gonna throw me off because everything in South is central AC. Yeah, yeah. I mean, a lot of homes in Washington. I mean, it's been getting hotter over the summer, so every year, so like AC is becoming a lot more standard. But yeah, I mean, a lot of places you don't need AC is the thing. Like it never gets that hot, right? Like the hottest it ever get. I mean, don't get me wrong, we hit 90s on the occasion, but like that's what I mean. We hit 90s on the occasion. Nothing ever gets hot here. So as I said, summer, the recent couple of years of summer is like definitely been hotter on average, but like our hot days is like 85 degrees or something. That's our hottest days of the year, 88 degrees or something. So I don't know. I mean, I know it does get higher than that on the rare occasion, but and it is miserable when that happens. To be clear, but that's why AC is nice to have. But I don't know. It's just different most places. My house is 62. No girls coming to crank up my heat. Lol. Yeah, you say that until a girl does come to your place, and then you're gonna crank up that heat. Apartment around 75. Yeah, that's so warm, dude. I can't like. Yeah, 64 to like 67 is like where I would keep my place. I was in June. I was there low mid 60s. Cry tears of joy. Go back to 100 plus in Texas. Yeah, that's about right. So, okay. I'm still going through these. There's a huge update to Deadlock while I was moving or and stuff, and it like a crazy update to Deadlock. Huge balance changes. They didn't nerf Grey Talon. They didn't touch Grey Talon. So I'm excited. But like there's a lot of changes to the items that actually makes Grey Talon better than they already were. So it's gonna be crazy. Um Weighted shots has been interesting. Express shot, consume change from 30% to 2 ammo. That makes more sense. Blood tribute no longer has healing reduction. Nice. Self damage increased. Spirit rend cooldown reduced. Oh, spirit lifesteal. See, that's crazy. Crushing fish. Base fire rate. Base spirit rate. Conditional fire rate. Uh, that makes frenzy a lot worse. It's because they raised the base, so I guess that's how they offset it. Oh, they improve spiritual overflow. You're crazy. 12% cooldown reduction. Ah, that's too bad. Yeah, Doorman's crazy now. It's gonna be fun. They did a nerf to Doorman, but I'm like, dude, this is not the issue. Like Doorman hotel guest late checkout is now cooldown is 10 seconds to 13. I'm like, that is not enough to fix the problem that he is. I knew they were going to do that. I thought they were going to bump it to 20 seconds, not 13 seconds. That is not enough, dude. Sounds like I could play Mirage again. Dude, Mirage, like the changes that I've seen are fucking crazy. They did a power bump to basically all characters from what it looks like. So the way I think someone explained it, I did hop on Friday night, and like yeah, people were talking, and like they did, I think they said it right, where the base level, the base abilities of all characters is kind of nerfed across the board. Like all of the characters are a little bit worse at their starting. All the abilities are a little bit worse. But the tier 3, so the highest level of the abilities are now better across the board than they were before. So like starting game, everyone is a little worse than they were before. I mean, again, some characters just got buffs across the board, but I'm not talking in that. No, we'll get to that soon. But just like the actual power of the abilities, not including like, hey, they just got a huge increase to like bullet damage or some shit, you know. But just like the ability itself got nerfed, and then but the late game ability makes you better overall. So all the characters worse to begin with are now better, and I think they're trying to bring the power level, weird way to do it, but they're trying to bring all of the old characters up to the new character standard, cuz like Apollo and Celeste and shit are fucking insane as characters. And they're trying to bring all of those character power levels up. Instead of nerfing, they're trying to bring them up, which I don't know how I feel about. Um, I think a lot of the characters were in good places. Actually, a lot of characters were in bad places because I think Apollo and Celeste were like brutal. Like Apollo is basically unkillable, but he falls off hard late game. So that was the biggest thing. Is like he's good, but then he's just done late game. Celeste is just crazy overall, but I don't know. To me, like Apollo wasn't an issue, and so bringing all the characters up to a power level when there was already a metaforming of like even the old characters were still good enough to manage. So you could still break out of the hideout. I mean, you could just do that with console commands too. You'd be interested in like Deadlock now, dude. Yeah, Cash, this is why you need to get a PC, man. Really bad, real bad. All right. We're gonna keep going. Extra health increase, that's nice. All the items got improved. That's why I'm like, holy shit, like Grey Talon's even more of a menace. I can't believe they didn't touch Grey Talon. His gun damage is so overtuned. Like he doesn't feel bad, but then when he spikes, dude, instant. It's like an instant spike. Really, it's the lucky shot. Like glass cannon gets you a good where you're like, okay, now I can compete and you feel fine. But as soon as you hit lucky shot, dude, Grey Talon is like not. It's not cool how powerful Grey Talon is. Restores one stamina. That's cool. Return fire now always hits the target's body. Same amount would naturally miss before, and some would be headshots. Gotcha. Return fire bullet reduced. Okay. Weapon shielding damage threshold increased. That's okay. Oh, but its cooldown was reduced. Cool. Bullet resilience, low health threshold 40 to 50. Bullet resilience, low health resistance. Ooh. Okay. I already felt like bullet and spirit resilience was not good enough. Like this is the like, and maybe I have a misunderstanding of them, but I stand by. I think bullet resilience and like spirit like resilience items and stuff are fucking bait. Like I know people like I get all the time. I get so annoyed playing with some of the guys that we play with. Like I like playing with like Matt and uh Nate and stuff like that. But when we play with like Kevin and the other guys, dude, they are the most annoying people to listen to in the world. Like there's me who just gets angry. They are just like sarcastic assholes the whole time you play with them. And then they never like they keep making they fucking do bullshit, fuck the game up, and then they just like make jokes about it. But then as soon as you go fuck the game up, all they do is start making fun. Like they passively like passive aggressive talk about it. They're like, "Wow, yeah, no surprise when you don't buy like bullet resilience and shit like that." It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. I'm not the problem here. And then people be come at to me and they're like, dude, you know they're just messing with you, right? And I'm like, no, they're not. Like yeah, I understand what you're trying to say, but they're not. So they're just trying to be assholes and trying to make jokes to make it seem like they're not being assholes, but they're being assholes. So, but I stand by that. I think these things are too weak, because like I understand the idea of like, well, you buy bullet resilience because the people on the other team have strong bullet damage. But you spend 3,000 souls buying a resistance, but the person on the other team who is scaling faster than you, right? Well, okay, and that's part of it, but the person on the other team spends 3,000 souls on an item that improves their damage. So they're just offsetting the amount of resilience that you are getting. Like I know that's not really how it works. Like if you have 50% bullet resistance and then they improve their damage by 10%, that damage is still like getting reduced overall, like it still deals less. But the difference is that they're getting more powerful, which allows them to farm faster, which allows them to kill other players faster, which does allow them to kill you, whereas you're stuck. You don't get any damage or power boost. So you're like they start farming faster than you, and you are stuck buying resistances to stop them from killing you, but they can now just farm faster than you, and you're stuck farming at the same speed you were doing before, which means you fall further behind, which allows them to buy even more items faster than you. That still offsets your resistance even further than they already were, and so you have to buy another resistance item to counter even further the resistance that you were trying to do to begin with. I think bullet resilience and spirit resilience, they are not strong enough, and I think they're a fucking bait. And maybe I'm just a moron here, but that's how I look at this. Every time I see this shit, I'm just like, this is like them nerfing it is just putting it further in that category for me, where it's like, yeah, it activates earlier, but you get a lot less resistance. Like that's a big 7% resistance drop is huge. So I don't know. Like I said, maybe I'm the moron here, but I think they're these items. I understand having it to some extent if your build just fits it in and you can afford it. But I think I think these need to be like exceedingly strong, and they're not, to counter characters, because I think they are a bait that just causes people to think that they're surviving more, and they are, but they're falling behind faster. But like I said, maybe that's just me. But I don't know. The way I put it is like, if it takes me 30k to get to that huge power spike on Grey Talon, if I have to now wait till 37k to get that power spike because I'm buying resiliences, which is probably taking up a slot of extra damage, so I'm going to lose some damage anyways to make the power spike worse. That's a that's minute like 5 to 10 minutes of time that I've lost, that the other person is getting more powerful in. I don't know. That's how my brain reads it anyways. All right, Light Strike. Heal on melee hit reduced. Okay. Oh, but you get 1.5 per boon. That's cool. Heal on melee hit percentage reduced. Heal on melee hit percentage reduced from 50% to 30% plus 5% on boon. Cool. Okay. Majestic Leap barrier increased. Oh, okay. Trophy collector souls per minute increased. Dispel magic. Cooldown reduced. That's nice. Fortitude time to regen reduced. Time to regen reduced. Things like Dispel Magic, I think, are strong. They've got their own issues, though. But Spellbreaker, high instant damage reduction overall. Yep. They're making these worse. I think that sucks. And again, this was a single instance of damage. Whatever. Cooldown reduce. Whoa. Wait, that's crazy, actually. Inhibitor. Like, that means, like, this would be so good on Paradox. And Paradox, I hear, is pretty crazy right now. But the wall got gutted. But Paradox is overall better, which I'm so happy. Paradox's ult is actually good now. I actually can't complain about Bebop's anymore because it's better than Bebop's hook. Sort of. The problem with Bebop's hook is the cooldown, but alright. Inhibitor damage penalty reduced. Weapon damage bonus increase. Yeah, they increase like weapon damage bonus on all items, which is crazy. Cheat death no longer reduces movement speed. That's nice. Active now grades 30 melee damage. That makes sense. Now steals 2.5 of their max health per bullet instead of a fixed amount. That's crazy. Wait, there's a limit on siphon bullets, right? Because that's insane. That's obscene. That can't be right. Is there a cap on siphon bullets? Is there a stack cap? I don't know. Can't you grab multiple with? But yes. Yeah, bug with wall and talent is layers. Yeah, it is. But yes, her ult grabs multiple people now. I'll boot up the game and I'll show some of the stuff. But Mystic regen health bonus increase. That's cool. Duration increase. That's fine. Rusted Barrel cooldown reduced. Woof. Okay, that's a little scary. Arcane Spirit surge increase. Hey, great. Talon, man, dude, Talon is just getting buffs, baby. Slowing Hex now sets the gravity of an enemy to a fixed 20% heavier, regardless of their own base values. Oh, okay. I didn't know it did that to begin with. Projectile speed increase. So that's cool. Reduce. Oh god, slowing. Oh, no, they lowered. They made. Okay, they made slowing hex more. Suppression. Debuff duration increased. Spirit Sap. I think it's good. Spirit Sap needed a buff. Okay, that's a crazy buff, actually. Half the time is pretty nutty. Healing reduction on decay is 50%. Oof. Decay was already good. Silence wave damage, spirit scaling increased. Cooldown reduced. Wow. Okay. Knockdown gravity increased to 100% when the airborne targets. That is actually really nice. Thank you. Healing on a value. Okay. Current health bonus damage. Damage spirit scaling. Torrent pulse no longer hits sleeping enemies to avoid waking. That's kind of nice. Oh, dude, I'm tired. Alright, disarming hex, cooldown reduced, magic carpet duration increase. Let's go, magic carpet. Oh no. They reduced ethereal shift. Oh. Calico main's gonna go crazy now. Damage penalty for increased relic is crazy. Now has a unit. target option that will vacuum enemies around the target. That's cool. Oh, I see. So you can like target almost like a friendly or something, actually. And then they can bring you over. Oh, dude, why am I? I'm getting hit so hard I'm about to fall asleep. What the hell just happened? Oof. Apologies. Okay. I gotta get up for a second. Oh, I'm gonna close the window. Well, that might be the hardest I've ever been hit by like a narcolepsy wave in a while. I don't know, it hit me pretty hard last night too. We were out with some friends, with a friend last night and stuff, but. We won't be streaming long, by the way. This was really just a test session to make sure everything worked. My microphone works, my camera works, my stream deck works, audio works, so we're looking pretty good. Oh, I need a trash can around here. I think I have one back in the house I'll bring over. Oh. Dude, what happened? Okay, one sec. looks like she's gonna stay in here anyways. Okay. All right. She's officially trying to sleep now. She's still watching a show. Oh. Okay. The other thing that's like, I mean, there's not a lot of space right now, but the other thing that's like a little. I mean, I could bring that over. I don't know. I don't think I need it though. I'm not used to rolling around on a carpet with a chair, so. Okay. I'm gonna try this, and maybe I might have to whisper even more than I already am, because like I said, she is trying to sleep. So I think I gotta be even quieter than I was before. This is gonna take some getting used to for sure. Like, I don't know. I think part of it is like when I have my headphones on, I can't tell how loud I'm being. Or at least I'm a lot louder than I realize, because like I can definitely talk in a whisper. And if I talk in a whisper, but I mean, like, I think in reality, if I talk even quieter and just turn this into an ASMR stream, I think everything would work really well. But I don't think I want to talk like this for the entirety of my stream, because I think it would turn people on too much. Alright, anyways, this is what we want to see. I mean, look at this. Like, we're going to be here for a minute. They did an obscene amount of patch changes. So, Alright. Abrams, bullet damage reduced. I'm happy about some of these changes. Life reduced. His siphon life was reduced. And his range was reduced, but now it's circular, so it goes everywhere, which is, I think, kind of nice. I like this change. I think it's a good way to balance. I think it was already crazy powerful. It doesn't scale with spirit, which is also good, because it did get a little extreme. To show larger than default radius values. Gotcha. Siphon life. Lifesteal against heroes increased, which is kind of scary. And it non-heroes is increased, but it's shorter range, so. DPS spirit scaling increased. Ooh, that's bad. Oh no, I guess it got 1 second cooldown for dude. No one doesn't make a difference. Oh, but it gives you the radius back. Yeah, and more technically at the end, but it doesn't scale with spirit, so. But then the DPS was reduced, which is fine. Shoulder charge damage reduced. Wall stun duration reduced. I think that's enough that you might be able to parry heavy melees from him now. You've done right. Spirit's gonna reduce. Change to 2 weapon damage for 8 seconds to 40% slow for 3 seconds. Ouch. Oh. Oh no, the duration was increased though. Overall, that sucks. Shit. Oh no, wait. It used to be 10.5 seconds at T3. Now it's 11 seconds. Yep, it's longer. Cooldown increased though. That's nice. Oh no, that just makes the cooldown 1 second faster than it was before. Now this grants the weapon damage. Increase to Infernal. Now also grants 20%. Ooh, interesting. Impact is a little faster to target the location when rising. During it. Ooh, that's kind of nice. So you can hit unstoppable if you need. Impact radius now. Reduced. Okay, so you have to be more accurate. I know Shiv got gutted. Shiv is the one that got like really gutted. Per hero hit. Increases the radius. Dang. Okay. Apollo fix riposte not leaving the ground when started on the ground. No longer triggers from troopers. Oh, neutral damage. Lunge speed. That's nice. Now gets uninterrupted by stun and sleep. Thank you. Damage reduced and spirit scaling increased. No longer scales with radius increase. Oh, good. Okay. Bebop. Hook can now be cancelled. Great. They didn't nerf Bebop at all. Fucking menace of a character, dude. Oh, they need me. Any high guard in the next couple days? I don't know, man. I mean, I've got Slay the Spire, Deadlock, and Marathon to play, you know? I mean, technically, I did have a couple of those. I mean, I do have those couple of achievements left to do. I could try to run those before the game gets shut off. Yeah, the high guard thing sucks. Okay. Billy, bash down, radius reduce, bash down, change. Like, I almost feel like I don't want to read all this, but like, this is how I am. It's good for me to know little changes about each character so I understand how to play against them. Because I'm never going to play Billy, but I can know if they're less of a menace or not. I don't honestly know Billy stuff much, but brain. Hey, Beth, how we doing? Doing a move stream? Sort of, yeah. I mean, it's really just a test stream. Like, make sure everything is set up okay. Volume's alright on stuff, and, you know, yeah. That everything is going to work out okay. You're going to get to see the microphone in my face all the time now. It's going to be great. Well, true, if we can convince Jane to ever play video games again. I know Priscilla now has a computer at her place. I know she's been wanting to do like repo or something. Once we get my old computer here, it's still at my parents' for the time being, and it might be for a little while, but that's beside the point. Once we get it, then we'll have two computers, but who knows? Yeah, a lot of streamers have mic in theirs. I know mine was nice that I didn't because I had the table space and stuff to have it further away. So yeah. Anyways, but it's pretty normal. I'm not too concerned. I mean, if you look at my old streams, it was just there all the time. So I was thinking about it. I could go back to having a mic stand instead of the arm, but I think the arm just gets it out of my way so I don't accidentally like hit it as easily. So Dude, why am I so tired right now? Okay, I was like, I need to unpack. I need to get this stuff out of here before tomorrow because Priscilla's got to work tomorrow. And like, but dude, I'm struggling right now. I don't know why. I don't want to take modafinil either. It's a little too late to take it, even if I was falling asleep right now. Like, hmm. like my brain is actually shutting down. Like I'm reading, and then I just stop reading, and like my brain just can't go forward anymore. Okay, um, I got this cold water. Let's just do this. Cold ice water. That I'll constantly just sip on, and maybe that'll help. Chain gang radius reduced. That's good to know. Cooldown was increased. That's also good. Oh, but then it gets 25-second cooldown, and you get 40% spear resist. Oh, fuck. Man, you get even more cooldown? Holy shit. What the oh. Oh, no, I see. Changed, adding spear resist to T1, which, dude, okay, whatever. 40%, whatever. Okay. Increases the radius of T3. Oof. That's scary. Oh, calico bullets are no longer affected by gravity. Interesting. Fires additional pellet down the center. DPS is the same. Primary pellet for headshots. Ah, I see. First grenade always lands in the middle. Twerking tutorials? Why would having a new home mean I do twerking tutorials? I could have just done that in the old place too. I don't think my home affects whether I can do twerking tutorials. I would have just done that at the old place too. I have no shame. Don't you guys love reading streams? They're pretty good, right? They're super entertaining, but I don't think you want to see me twerk. I don't think that's a thing. One, I don't have the ass for it. So, that's one. Two, I'm a dude. And that's about it. Because men twerking, bro, the fat in our asses just doesn't jiggle the same. I think that's what it comes down to. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a you don't want to see a man twerk. It's just not as good, you know? The ass in our the fat in our ass cheeks is just not the same. And it's just not as entertaining watching a guy do it, you know? Yeah, it's too stiff. That's what I'm saying. Okay, see, reading. Dude, maybe I need to go back on Adderall. Maybe I'm getting too distracted. Oh, dude, maybe I need to go back on the Adderall. Is this what addiction feels like? You know how I took one of them in the past 4 days? I must be addicted. Whoa. Okay. Anyways, I actually do want to try it again because I really couldn't tell the difference. But I think there was. I did feel like more alert, which is kind of what I'm taking the modafinil for, anyways. It's just to make it so I don't fall asleep and feel more awake. And if the Adderall combined with the modafinil is doing it, but also Adderall is just not good for your system. Okay, anyways. Target. Okay, dude, I can't. Can I, like, maybe I should watch a video of this because I think my brain is like unable to read right now. Like, I I'm in that, like, I read it halfway and then I'm just like, wait, my brain is not actually registering what I'm reading right now. All right, lock in. Here we go. Bombs change to damage versus barriers. Versus barrier. Oh, barriers. Got it. Improve targeting to end early if near enemy foes. Now dash vertically while on the ground, even while on the ground. That's nice. 40 to. What is this? She now gets a soul dump on hero kills for using Leaping Slash? That's a little scary. Ava can no longer manipulate movement if meleeing while in the air. Health bar style modifier. Cool. Melee attack delay reduced. Interesting. But the cooldown increased, gotcha. Goes the way you're looking. Ava starts at a minimum speed and increases to maximum speed over time, resetting on taking damage. Gradually recovers speed over time after taking damage rather than being slowed for the entire duration. Oh, I didn't even know it was a slow for the entire duration. But can use Ava so much more often. Oof. 45 to 30 seconds. Wow. Okay. Ava changes are kind of crazy. Basically, she is now just becoming more invincible when in cat form. It's her way of, like, doing health recovery. Brain, I need you to chill. If I take a nap, I'm gonna sleep until 6 o'clock, and then we are screwed for today. Maybe I should end stream, though. Maybe I should just end stream and do more packing. That might wake me up, because this ain't working. I really want to read this, because I have so much to go over, and I want to catch on. Especially Doorman has some crazy new stuff, but I think we're going to have to do this another time. Here's what we do. We're going to do a round. We're going to see if doing a round of Slay the Spire wakes me up. We're not going to do a full round because I'm not going to be able to. There's not enough time. Okay. So I've been Did I do this? Did I win with I have not won with the Necrobinder. I tried to get a build that I thought was going to be crazy, and then it turned out I'm an idiot, so I still want to win. I mean, I should just go down the line and try to win with everyone. Like I said, I played a little bit off stream, and dude, what's going on? Okay. Dude, okay. I can't focus, man. Okay. Regent, we did win with. I want to win with every character, but we'll Necrobinder, I hear, is the hardest character to win with, so. If you guys haven't played Slay the Spire 2 yet, everyone should be playing Slay the Spire 2. It is one of the roguelikes of all time, you know what I mean? Alright, what's the path we're going? Do. Yeah. Or we could go that way. Yeah. Do that. So apparently I do know a good strategy, but I have to get the card. It's a legendary card, so. But I've tried all these different categories. I'm surprised I haven't won. I actually had a pretty good build. Just got unlucky. Tried to do a Grim build. I've tried a bunch of different builds. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. I'm falling asleep still. Yeah, I think I might have to call it. I have to either go take a nap or I think I have to do, but I think I'm gonna fall asleep one way or another. Dude, what is wrong with me? I'm actually like... And it like, again, it's not even like... It's not a full sleep thing. It's just like, I'm just like... I'm doing what I normally do. Of like why I have narcolepsy. Where... I'm just like... My brain can't focus. And my mind starts wandering. I start thinking about other stuff. And then all of a sudden I realize my eyes are closed. And then all of a sudden I realize I fell asleep. Like... It's weird, but that... Oh yeah, the time change. We did lose an hour, I guess. Oh, here we go. Well, that's Bodyguard. Doom and Weak. We take it. I need one card. It's not that. Oh. Still doing a Doom Doom build until I can get the other one. We could do that. Get rid of some stiff. Well, it's new boss. What the fuck? Yeah, time change fucked me up. Okay. Wake up, 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 wake up. That's not super great. That's a lot of damage he's about to hit me with. Holy shit, that's an obscene amount of damage he's like hitting me with. What am I supposed to do? Holy shit. I just die. Holy shit. I guess he's not a character you want to attack. I think you could just like roll your deck and wow. That's cool. Straight up the center. Not bad. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need to go after this. It's okay, but I need to call it. I need to do more unpacking. Like I wasn't supposed to stream anyways. I just want to check, make sure stream is going okay. You know, so like it seems like it is. It's doing okay. I'm falling asleep on stream, so I clearly need to take a nap or I need to do something. So I'm probably gonna go. Like I said, I'll try and get through part of this, and then we'll see. Kill him. But hey, Hawk, how we doing? Hell diving if you awake Lamau. No, I appreciate, but no, I don't really have time. Like I said, I'm not even supposed to be streaming really, but Priscilla's taking a nap, so I should be unpacking. Like I said, I need to be pretty much unpacked by tomorrow, so I really should be doing that. So, and I will do that for now. And we're just chilling. Honestly, not having the headphones on actually I think is kind of helping, but yeah, moved in with Priscilla, so just taking a nap right now. It's a good combo. What I really need is I need hang and energy. It's coming. Glad to see it happen. Then yeah, man, it's good. Kind of like this Osti health. A lot of people said that this character is underpowered. This character has a lot of really cool abilities. I won't lie. I think like as much as like people are talking like this character sucks, I think this character is actually pretty good. Some crazy combos you can do, and honestly, I'm having more fun with this character than I think I did any other. Hmm. I don't know. It's just always hard to get the combos, but. You know, damage all other enemies equal to the damage dealt. So 8? Every 10 cards you draw, that's crazy. Start your turn, gain 4 vigor. Dude, the power energy is crazy. I need to get hang and then just soul cards is what I need. And that costs 0. That's exactly what I'm looking for. That's what I was hoping. That's crazy. Chosen cheese. 2 of 8 common cards. Take that. We'll take the cheese. We take the cheese. I can, let's see, 6 damage, 16 damage, summon 8. Nah. I was hoping that would cost less. Scourge is probably good. Yeah, we'll get plenty of stuff here. I need more money. What's Smoggy do? 1 skill. All right. Scourge. He lives that. Oh, ow. Oh, oh, the bomb. Fine, he's dead. Doom build is fun, but I guess I have struggled. Max HP by 7, cool. I'll take the rest. Not that I probably needed it, but I guess I could have gone that way. Eidolian. Severance. This adds souls to the deck. If I just get hang. Do Oblivion. 5 card rewards. Every 3 turns. Nice. Oh, I should have gone there. It's fine. Guess I still could. Hold on. Let me see. Let's save and quit. Nope. Fine. Ooh. Okay. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, bang it on, bang it on, bang it on, bang it on. Bang it on. See, I think I need that. That'll be good. If I get, I mean, at this point, I should commit to the build I got. I got this weird, like, health build, but the enemies are going to deal too much damage. Sentry mode. There we go. Yep, you know what? We just commit to this. Boss time. Being the boss, and we're going. Because, yeah, I'm, like I said, I'm struggling, man. That's not enough. Dude, I don't know why I'm so tired. It's bad. It's real bad. Ooh. Well, that sucks. It'll be fine, though. And dead. There's Hang. Now I just need soul generation cards. I want to keep playing. Additional 4? Single special path. I'm kind of curious about that. I do that just because I'm curious. That's kind of cool. Okay. I gotta save a quit though. I'm calling it. Okay. That's it. I know, short stream. I wasn't planning on streaming long though. I still gotta do all this unpacking. Yeah, I gotta get it done today. So, oh, sorry, I'm so tired. Y'all are beautiful. Y'all are sexy. Have a good rest of your evening. Tomorrow's Monday. It should be game day and stream night. We'll see. Schedule and stuff might change. So, the first couple days, I moved in with Priscilla. So, again, there's gonna be a short adjustment period or long adjustment period. We'll have to figure it out. But, anyways, though,